Hello. Welcome back to my streaming channel. Really happy to have y'all here. If you've been here before, then you know what I'm about to do. I am about to share the link because I have to. Otherwise, no one's gonna show up. Hello. How are you doing tonight? Glad to have you. Hope you've been having a great day. I haven't done much. I am, like, still trying to do some stuff today. I don't remember what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying right in the middle of my thing. My it's like, my ADHD is terrible. And I am so sorry that y'all have to be subjected to it. Hello, new person, how are you? Hi, Dean Steph. How are you doing today? Having a good Saturday? Well, I hope so. And I think that's just about everything. Just need to edit my post on Tumblr. Oh, that's good. Alright, there we go. It's been edited and I should be good to go.
This has been the journey so far. The king's need was exceeded by anger. Those who would help were destroyed. But from their deaths, a new power, drawn from sin, and an army that would live once more.
Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is, like, I'm not going directly to the Kingdom of the Dead. No, screw that. I am actually going to be trying to fight the Mad King Argul. If I do defeat him, I'm going to have to take a quick trek back to the Makers, like the Forge Lands, so I can talk to them. Hi, Cirrus! How are you doing? I'm getting closer and closer to being in the same boat that you are. Where my audience can torture me. I'm going to the lair of the deposed king, and if I defeat him, then I'm probably going to try and go back to talk to Thane and tell him, hey, Echidna and Argul are dead. Now I just need to fight Beathir, aka Tiamat's reused model, because they couldn't come up with a different, like, giant bat model. This one, unfortunately, doesn't have Lani Minella voicing her. So that's one thing that sets her apart from Tiamat and also Silitha. She doesn't have former Rouge the Bat actress playing her. And that's not at all an exaggeration. So that's two bats with huge boobs that has been voiced by the same person. I don't know if it's possible to be typecast like that. I'm gonna fight his little minions over here. Because of course the deposed king would be a giant ice skeleton. What else would he be? Oh, hi. Give me those. I'm gonna have to sell a lot of things to Ostagoth tonight. Because at least he's slightly more trustworthy than Volgrim. Who, like, unironically, you are doing his grocery shopping every time you buy anything from him. Because he doesn't actually use the currency that you, like, hand over to him for anything else other than eating it. That'd be like you walk up to the 7-Eleven, you hand the person behind the counter $1 for, like, whatever it is you're buying, and then they just eat it right in front of you. No, he doesn't eat chicken tendies, he eats souls. You are killing things, just giving it to them. They might taste like chicken tendies to him. Who knows? Oh look, it's, is that Nashor? Looks like him. Is that racist to say? I'm sorry. Hmm? Oh, one of you's still alive over here. You know what, I'm not gonna say anything like the just reading back over tastes like chicken tendies. It's like, would I ever want to try any? I think my answer is no. I don't know, to me it feels like the same thing as wanting to tell me like, hey, try sushi, you'll like it. I don't know if I would. Oh shit, I'm dying. mean, I did say I was going to try. Especially since I got that new ability, I might actually want to put that on my ghouls. That's one of the perks of being a necromancer. Corpsey meat shields whenever you want them. Especially in this realm, I guess. Something has died just about anywhere. Well, I died. That's okay. Sorry I shut up for a while. Do y'all want me to try it again? Okay. I'll do it for you. Oh yeah, I didn't spend that skill point. Alright. So now he's going to be more compelled to fight the ghouls more than me. Oh, he's destroying my ghouls. By the way, this is not a necessary quest. I don't have to do it. I just kind of felt like it. Felt like calling the episode, the Mad King's Gambit. I did it! Wow, I've got like 13 people watching. That's amazing. Scepter of the Deposed King. Argul, the deposed king, forged this mace to wield in battle against his most hated foes. The scepter holds within it the essence of Argul's cold fury and freezes the blood of its victims with every strike. Second try, DM Stiv. I'm not about to lie to the people who showed up. About 4 of them left. That's okay. Well, I was glad to have y'all while you were here. Hey, Cal9! Any new games? Well, do you mean ones I haven't streamed yet, or like brand new? Okay, okay. Because if, like, well, I already did RE8, and I can't really afford to buy a lot of new games at the moment. I am planning to do Danganronpa Decadence if I can get it to work. Because, I'll be honest, I didn't ever finish the first one. But I do have the, collection. It's just that, like, native hardware doesn't allow me to stream past a certain point. That point being, like, trial number 1. It's like Among Us, but with characters that you actually kind of care about sometimes. And I do have to say sometimes, because some of them are less likable than others. Yeah. I mean, I do hope to maybe get back to doing, like... Well, when it actually, like, comes out for real, I do plan to play the visual novel, Your Boyfriend, when the full release comes out. But, as for new games, I'm going to try streaming. If I can get the, display capture, like, the capture card that I have, if I can get that to work with my PlayStation, I'd probably want to do, Silent Hill 2 or 3. Because I love those games. They are very, very good. And they're very spooky. And apparently, like, Ghostwire Tokyo is no longer going to be as scary as we thought it was going to be. So that's a disappointment. It is! It's, if you remember Doki Doki Literature Club, it's like that. Except with a heck of a lot more murder. And it's, definitely not for kiddos. Because it's, really sexualized. But, other things I have planned for October are... Yeah, it's PC only right now. And apparently, if it's successful, they're planning to do a version called Your Girlfriend. But, anyway... Like, other stuff is going on for that. Things I have planned for October, I definitely want to do Outlast. At least the first one. Because, I don't know, I saw gameplay of the second one and I just did not find it as scary. Because I think when they put you in like a big, wide open environment, it's just not as frightening as it is when you're in like closed off, like claustrophobic sort of places, because that feels a lot more like you're trapped. As opposed to, if I just keep running this one way, I might be able to get away. Also hope there aren't any, like, snakes out here. Well, yeah. It's basically like I said, Doki Doki. But, the yandere character in that is a lot more, manipulative. So it's like Yandere Simulator, but good. And not just a bunch of anime tropes. It's not that I don't like anime, I do love a good anime. It's just that I really am kind of tired of seeing, like, weebs get it wrong. Or at least, like, the super mega weebs getting it wrong. Because, let's face it, most of us have had that one phase. But, hopefully we grew out of it. I mean, at least I knew I did. Anyway. I am planning to do that one for Halloween, Outlast, that is. I'm definitely gonna try to get Silent Hill to work because that is such a scary game. Not in like the... Ah, something spooked me. Ooh, jump scare. Yeah. Then again, like, fanfiction isn't necessarily a bad thing. I'm not just saying this because I did write fanfiction and still kinda do. Plus, like, fanfic is really old as well. It's not like a new phenomenon. Like, a lot of the later Sherlock Holmes stories were not written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, they were written by fans. Because Conan Doyle decided he didn't want to write them anymore. But the fans were not ready to say goodbye to Sherlock just yet. You're like, no, we want to write more stories. It's like, no, we want more stories. If he won't give them to us, guess we'll have to do it ourselves. Or they did like the Thanos things, like, I'll do it myself. And some fanfic is really good. Other times it's not. But sometimes looking at the bad ones can be really fun. Like, I did an entire read-along through My Immortal. So I'm very well acquainted with bad fanfiction. Sometimes I just call myself like a connoisseur of bad media. Because it's awful, I hate it, but God, I cannot stop looking at it to save my own neck. Yeah. Sometimes new roads are needed. New roads, new takes. Whichever you more firmly believe in. And sometimes, like, official pieces of, like, fan works are like, commissioned, what? Like, Capcom actually paid a cosplayer to dress up as Lady Dimitrescu. Yeah, they paid Yaya Han, who is amazing at what she does. Beathir's talons. Found within the very belly of the beast. How? How did we find that? These scythe blades have festered for a millennia within Beathir. The enchanted blades fused themselves with her own attributes, creating a weapon of legendary status. Its previous owner is unknown, but the blade's craftsmanship is unequaled, allowing it to sever with the utmost precision, with savagery, whilst burning flesh from bone. Cool. I'm never gonna use them. I'm probably gonna sell them. Because I've already got Chaos Fangs. I don't need this. But yeah, like, sometimes the creators of a piece of media will actually have a look at what the fans have done, and they really like it. For example, I actually showed some of my artwork to Masahiro Ito, who designed the monsters in Silent Hill. I showed him like a design I had for Laura when she got older. And he said, like, I hope that older Laura and James are getting along. It's like, I'd hope so too. I mean, I drew her wearing his jacket. And he thought that was really cute, apparently. Because he replied with a smiley face. So yeah, I would go off on a limb and say not all fan creations are bad. Some of them are just not as good.
This is no place for a horse.
Well, now it is. I did. I did know he's working on a new Alice game. I actually get emails from him. Well, not like personalized. Dear Sarah, I'm working on a new game. Would you like it? Because I used to actually be a patron of his, but I couldn't really afford to keep paying. Because I had just lost my job. And I was running out of money. But I did actually have a Chaos coin that's going to be in the final game. It's for like all of the 2,000 patrons he had at the time. When the goal was reached. So, if you contributed a certain amount of money, at the point when they got 2,000 patrons, you would be getting your own Chaos coin. With like a little quote attached to it. It had to be from a royalty or like public domain use. Yeah, now it's a place for a horse, honorable writer. So mine was actually a quote from Don Quixote, which was like, sometimes we search for one thing and find another, and I chose to use that book because it was my abuela's favorite book. And I used my first and middle name, and I used that because I have her middle name, and I was the first granddaughter born after her death, so kind of wanted to just add some slight tribute to her in there. And I got the nose tickles for a second. I'm fine. Like the nose tickle of I feel like I'm about to cry. I'm gonna cry. Cowabummer. Can't believe I said that. Fuck. But what was it about Activision? I didn't get to read the whole thing. They're making things harder for him? Man, fuck Activision. I mean, not just for that, but also for the other shitty things they've been doing. Hi, Thane.
Bathia will trouble you no longer.
Then an age of blood and claw has ended. But you still have more to prove. That you survived this trial is a sign of your power. And that your wounds lie deeper than flesh.
I found Argu.
Once he was king of the dead. I trust you remembered to bow before you killed him. There are creatures yet
I did curtsy.
that will prove your equal.
Well, Death didn't curtsy. He'd bowed. I slightly curtsied. Given the fact I'm wearing pants, it didn't really work.
Kidna will trouble you no longer.
I only wish I'd been there to see her suffering. Few can pass through darkness and emerge unscathed.
I want this. And that. Gravel Wizard, I like that.
That one's my favorite.
Is it? Cool. Oh man, fuck them. I mean, he worked with EA last time and they kind of screwed him up. Well, screwed him over a little bit. I think he also was trying to make a game called Oz Zombies. Like The Wizard of Oz, but with zombies. This was like, I don't know, early 2010s or so. It was after Madness Returns came out, I know that much for sure.
Something. What was old?
I'm sorry if y'all can hear that, it's my, one of my roommates.
This to the forest.
I still like to imagine it's the, that there's like vines sprouting out of the ground and they're just holding the weapons that I sold to her. Flailing madly.
I will make use of it as best as I can.
Again, I'm so sorry if you can hear him.
I will offer this to the forest.
I hope the forest can make the best use of it as they can.
I will make use of it as best as I can. My thanks.
Especially since he has such a, like, loyal following.
I will make use of it as best as I can.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't even, like, old enough to play Madness Returns.
Offer this to the forest.
Okay, I can understand with the weapons, but how would it make any use of my clothes?
My thanks. will offer this to the forest.
Sure, maybe it'll find some use for it.
My thanks.
I hope so too, because, I mean, I contributed money to this.
I will make use of it as best as I can.
I mean, he's also been making,
My thanks.
like, a lot of plush toys. Some of them are super cute and I want them.
I will offer this to the forest. I will make use of it as best as I can.
Because, like, most of these plushies are bunnies, and I have the biggest soft spot in my heart for bunnies.
I will offer this to the forest. My thanks.
Yeah, I'm just selling most of these because I'm not using them. Don't want them junking up my
I will
inventory.
make use of it as best as I can.
Oh wait, I actually sold something I wanted to...
Darkness, again and again.
Right, let's go back down to the shoes because there was a pair that I wanted back. So yeah, hopefully the noise wasn't too bad. Yeah. I'm actually gonna buy some potions as well. There we go. So, the Thane quest has been completed. Hooray! Now let us fast travel to the Tree of Death. I mean, Tree of Life. We're in the Forge Land, so it's Tree of Life. I'm actually excited to get to the Angel Place because that's one of the prettiest environments, I think. Though it's probably one of the least fleshed out. Other than the fact that you do get to go to Earth briefly. That's a little bit more so. I mean, I'd also considered, like, getting back to the, like, any games I'd consider getting. I might consider getting a Call of Cthulhu game, because I do like Lovecraftian mythos. Yeah, and she's voiced by a different actress this time. She's actually voiced by Mary Elizabeth McGlynn, who, funnily enough, has actually done some work with Konami, specifically with Akira Yamaoka. Oh, The Medium came out! I should play that! It's pretty new. Plus he had a hand in it, and he directed probably my favorite Silent Hill game, which was the third one. Yeah, I'm taking the long way, because why not? Yes. I'm sorry, I was just thinking about, like, someone trying to say that they wanted large, but they said extra medium. It's like, how the fuck do you make an extra medium? And then I thought of a dumb, like, kind of, I guess, dad joke. Which is like, a very short psychic broke out of jail, so there's a small medium at large. I bet, like, somebody thought they were really fucking clever when they came up with that one. And of course it's unavailable. Great. I guess I'll just walk. The horror. Does that happen with anyone else's game? That just randomly it'll go fast travel is unavailable? Cause like, I hope it's not just me. I don't want to be like crazy. Nope, something else is gotta happen. Oh well. I'll come back for it later. What's ESO? Empire Strikes Out? What? It's the baseball parody. For some reason. Yes, I see that. But for some reason my stupid brain was just like, Empire Strikes Out. It's the baseball parody of Empire Strikes Back. And I lost some people saying that. I'm sorry. I mean, you tuned in to see what I had to say. Whoops. But yeah, Elder Scrolls Online, I mean, just specifically in this game, does anyone else have the problem with just occasionally going like, hey, fast travel's not available, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. If I knew anything about baseball, I'd probably try and make it. Because I know next to nothing about sports. Not just baseball, I don't know much about football, don't know much about soccer / football in most every other country, apparently. I don't know what that noise was. So yeah, I know basically next to nothing about any sport. Aside from swimming, which is just like, hey, don't die. Because the entire objective of swimming is not drowning. And be fast. This makes me think of just like, swimming is don't die, gotta go fast. Yeah. I was so happy they said it in that, in the Sonic movie. I'm excited for the next one. It doesn't. But I mean, at least this one's kind of built more around using a horse. Like, the first one isn't. And the third one is most certainly not. Genesis is also not built around using a horse at all. When I say that, I mean, like, you can basically go throughout most of the game without using your horse. Other than, like, a specific instance. Yeah. Yeah, they are horsemen after all. I don't know, I always kind of saw the term like horseman as being gender neutral when there's at least one woman involved. Oh, that's what's making the noise. They look so cool, I want to ride one. And I really need to think about my phrasing.
It will hurt.
That does flips and uses a whip.
You did this.
I love how he just stood by patiently watching me beat the absolute shit out of his friend. Who does? Cool. I'm just glad no one else kind of was like phrasing. It's like I had a really bad problem with that yesterday because I just said things and they came out sounding wrong. Excuse me. I hiccuped. Well, the only Elder Scrolls game I've ever played was Skyrim, briefly. Because, like, my computer could not handle it. I wanted to join the Dark Brotherhood. It was okay. If only I wasn't mad at Bethesda. I also tried Fallout 4. It was pretty good. I really liked John Hancock, because I thought he was a good character. Are those like the thick, ugly candles they talked about in the book? Because, like, I did not finish the book. Ooh! Lich spines. The Lord of Bones used this weapon to depose Argol, the deposed king. Built from the very bones of his finest warriors, the Lord of Bones imbued his weapon, named the Lich Spines, with tendrils of lightning that sear into foes with every blow. The strike of the Lich Spines can shock an opponent, stealing vital wrath energy and transferring it to the wielder. Cool. Yes! Lightning! Power! Unlimited power! I feel bad for the Fallout 76 team because they made some big promises that realistically I don't think many people were going to be able to keep. I mean, I don't really like how THQ Nordic handled some parts of Genesis's release because they didn't really get it out to like, at least the pre-orders didn't really get out to people until way late. I just think they weren't really prepared to handle it. I guess they might have just underestimated how much people wanted this game. Because let me tell you, it was a lot. And it reviewed very well, which gives me some high hopes for the future of the franchise. I have so far given the game to 2 people. One of them I am no longer on speaking terms with. And another is upstairs. We've played it together a few times. Yes, I would like another single-player game. However, I am enjoying doing co-op with Okami, who is one of my friends. And I just call her by her screen name because I'm not sure she wants me giving out what her full name is. So I'm just trying to be considerate of her safety and security. Pardon me, I'm yawning. Yes, she usually is. Tonight she's in a D&D session. And I hope she's having fun. Yeah. Because she's super nice and a great friend. She's also really fun to play play with. It's not to say play as, but that doesn't make any sense. She's a real human and not a character. I mean, I did play Genesis on PS4 with somebody once. Pardon me, I'm just yawning constantly. Sorry, I don't know if that's rude. It's not like I didn't sleep well. I slept for like 10 hours. I got, if anything, too much sleep. Yeah. And yet somehow it doesn't feel like enough. Well, if I ever get famous enough. Which is not the goal. The goal is just to play games and have fun. I don't ever expect to get to Pokimane levels of being popular. Because let's face it, I don't really have that sort of face. Where's the thing? Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, I'm dumb. And I love how he can just heft that over his shoulder like, yep, nothing to see here. Oh, thanks. I don't know if I got, like... You know what I could do? I could do Dark Deception. Because there was an actual, like, upgrade released recently. And the guy who played Strife is in it. For what it is, it's basically like first-person horror Pac-Man. And when I say that, I mean like you're running around in first person, just like picking up shards of something. For, like, reasons, I don't know. The lore is kind of complicated. A little too much to get into here. I certainly hope I don't get to the point where I'm complaining that people aren't subbing. The only reason I would have to complain is like, hey, I need money to pay rent, but then again, I get that not a lot of people are making a ton of money right now, and that's okay. Plus, like, I only stream for like an hour and a half, usually. And it's at night, so usually people have been at work. If they're not, then that's okay. That is a good question. Nothing good. Oh yeah, by the way, I am not just doing the main campaign, I'm also doing all of the DLCs for this. Whoa, their whole ass is out. I don't know how I forget this every single time that they've got their whole ass out. Excuse me. What is the line? Yes. Well, they do. They legitimately have their entire ass out. Yeah, it could be. That could be possible. I actually wonder, like, what he would do, like, fully uninhibited. Because I can imagine it wouldn't be good. Like, he's been helpful to a point in these games. And I did notice that over the course of the series that he's gotten progressively sillier. Like, he's just kind of funny. Technically, yeah. Because like in the first game he came off kind of threatening. And Samael came off like really terrifying. Not even kidding. Oh, whoops. Oops. In this one, he's just like slightly menacing. The third one, he is completely silly. In Genesis, he's not as silly as he was. We still don't know Volgrim's full story. We don't know his full power. And that's scary. Wait, I was here already. Fuck. What was that? Did I just get a thing? Oh. So is it like Palpatine screaming unlimited power? Because it feels like that. Yeah, it is kind of scary. Sorry. Yay! It's a boss fight room. Well, mini boss. I'd love to see you try. Hope you choke on it. I've said it several times, like, just thinking about when the ghostly version of his Reaper form shows up, that Death kind of looks a bit like a stand user in those moments. And it's kind of cool. Help, I'm stuck at a wall. Oh, that does, like, If only I can get my Switch working. Well, I mean, with capture card software. Yeah, she does. Which is pretty interesting. Oh, those are cool. You know what? I actually wouldn't think you're incorrect in that. She may just be helping him because she wants to be the one to take him out. Especially since she was, well, furious with him when she found out that he used her in the Void DLC. What? Ugh. I hate this. I hate this part. I hate it so much. I hate it. Let go! Sorry, for some reason my controller was not responding when I was pressing circle. He did not. It might have been the fact that, it had been like maybe 90 years since it had happened with, war. Because apparently Darksiders 3 takes place like 10 years after the initial apocalypse. What the fuck? Oh my god, I'm not even mad. That was hilarious. Oh my god, that's terrible. I hate it, but at the same time, I've never had that happen. Oh yeah, I can imagine that. Did no one see just the game freaking out? For a second, I was like between the trap lift and being on the platform safely. And it did hurt me. I thought so too, but like it was so stupid. It's okay, it'll be up on replay. I was worried it was starting to crash too, but like, it didn't. Oh good, it's these things. You know what, I actually want to start using like Aegis Guard more. I can't even attack. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, it is usually very stable. It rarely ever crashes. Does the Lich have a face? Is it bad that I keep imagining the Lich from Adventure Time? Probably. Okay, that works. That'll do. And I like doing this because I like hearing Death laugh. It's... He sounds like he's thoroughly enjoying himself, and I'm glad. Because this grumpy old man is one of my comfort characters. I'm sorry. Oh. Oh, hi. Didn't even see it, like, squaring up to fight me. Oh, hello. Looks like somebody didn't drink their milk. I'm being silly, I'm sorry. No, actually. It's not. It's like playthrough number maybe 5? But this is like one of my favorite games. So can you blame me for wanting to replay this? just thought of another game I'd love to play if I get the ability to do so. Twilight Princess. Or Wind Waker. Or both. ¿Por qué no los dos? Because those are my two favorite Zeldas. I'm just using a monitor. Nomad's Gnome. Mysterious known statue left by Nomad. And I gotta say, this is probably, like, in the achievements at least, has to be one of the most 2012 games I have ever seen. Because it's got references to, like, the I can has thing. Like Portal and the I can has meme. The only thing missing, I think, would be someone asking if I like mudkips. And yes, I do like mudkips. Even though I usually picked Torchek. Because Blaziken is cool. You don't have a physical Xbox? Yeah. I mean, I would need a capture card to play some of the games that I want to. Like, I really would love to do a BioShock playthrough. Like, I've completed it twice. And since I don't normally play shooters, I play on an easier difficulty because I'm not used to shooters. I could also do Portal or Portal 2 or both. Just depends on what you guys would want to watch. Because there is a part in, like, every Portal playthrough that I just start singing for no reason. Well, allow me to rephrase, no good reason. But apparently if I want to play BioShock the Collection, I have to get a capture card because it won't let me natively stream, even though it will let me record. I don't know if it's because they're worried about spoilers or something. The game is years and years old at this point. Anyone who doesn't know the twists, they've been living under a rock. Because, like, look, I know the twist. Like, I knew the twist before I'd even played the game. Yeah, I would just have to get a good one. Because, like, I don't have speakers for my monitor. I'm just using headphones that plug into my controller. I might just have to plug my headphones into the, into the monitor that I'm using and have that be the audio source. These things are cool. That's just the laziest commentary. These things are cool. Ah, don't eat me. I do like the spectral fire that's around them. That's really nice. Give. Thank you. And I'd also probably want to get a better computer that can handle the stream stuff. Because right now my laptop kind of struggles a little bit. I don't know, that might be a cool Christmas gift. Just like a pre-built computer, because I don't want to build it myself. Because I don't trust myself to not royally screw up. I'd rather let the professionals handle it. I don't need the full surround sound. Especially since I play a lot of the spookier sort of games. I like to have the sound just isolated to me. Because I'm pretty sure that my roommates would not appreciate hearing, like, gurgling sounds. And especially not, like, if I'm doing the first Pyramid Head fight. They don't want to be hearing the weird moaning sounds. Because, like, that makes me uncomfortable. Hmm? What did I just get? Shadow of Death body armor. Forged in the darkest vaults of hell by demon mastersmiths, the Shadow of Death chest guard channels the dark powers of magic into the wearer, enhancing their arcane ability and improving the potency of wrath energy. Yeah, and same thing for shoes. Cool. Oh, I could also do Kingdom Hearts, but I don't know how many people here would have the patience for me to do that. Sorry, I keep just jumping in with these. My brain's wandering for a second, and I'm like, I could do that too! But yeah, Darksiders, I'm enjoying this. Whee! What does this one do? What does this one do? Okay. 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 That's all that was in here. No, no, no. Wait. Oh, no, that's just to get back up. Okay. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I don't want to make my own. 'Cause it's expensive. Plus, like, pre-built can be expensive too, but at least the people who are making those, like, know what they're doing. And plus, like, some of the parts are, like, yikes. Expensive. Alright, so we're gonna be fighting the Wailing Host. Woohoo! It's like I had somebody build a computer for me, and they gave me a pretty crappy, like, graphics card. At least, like, apparently the rest of the computer is really good. I just need, like, a better graphics card. But they're so expensive right now that even getting it, like, an older card costs, like, a shitload of money. Money I don't have. It just kind of sucks that that's how it is. I love that potion get sound. It's just, it's so nice. What does? The state of trying to build your own PC sucking? Yeah, no doubt about it. And, like, it just took me playing this the last time that I had, like, I was just doing it on my New Game Plus, to realize that the boss music for the Wailing Host is actually pretty good. I also kind of like his ragdoll slash like jelly physics. It's pretty cool. Because it does give the impression of him both having like these rigid limbs as well as being like a cephalopod that doesn't have any bones. Yeah. Dude, I would love it if I could punch the ground and just like minions come out. Like my helpers. I don't mean like the ones from Despicable Me. No, no one wants that aside from like Facebook moms. And people intentionally trying to make people angry. Oh, gross. I would have preferred the mask just stay on. What's Cthulhu? You mean Cthulhu? That's why I titled the episode Cthulhu's Loser Nephew. But yeah, you can totally catch me like jamming out to this in my car. Oh yeah, absolutely. I think the most famous is the Maker's Guardian. And for good reason, it's a good song. Oh! Holy shit, that was really cool. Vandersmash. Formed from the materials of realms beyond. Brought to one in the name of dark magic, pulsing with an eerie presence of vestigial anguish. This hammer is feared not only for its power, but for its ties to a shadowed cult. Excuse me? Game, I want to know more about this cult. Please tell me. I want an adventure where, like, we fight a cult. That would be so cool. Like, you cannot tell me that there wouldn't be, like, cults sprouting up among, like, surviving humans in this universe. You cannot tell me that that is not the case, because Lord knows it would happen. I would love to see that explored somehow. Dang it. If only I didn't have writer's block, I'd do it. Okay, the new campaign, The Abyssal Forge, we'll be tackling it next time. The Abyssal Forge is a living machine designed to harness the unfocused dark power of the Abyss. The maker who built this abomination, known only as the Mad Smith, who built Fury's weapons, as well as made the Abyssal armor, was shunned by his own people and sealed away in the Shadowlands with his creation. The Shadowlands, like the game that came up with Genesis. Access this content from the additional campaigns in the main menu. I'll probably be on my meds, so I won't be, like, trailing off and going off on tangents as much, maybe. No promises. But yeah, I loved the ending of that boss fight. That was really cool.
Horseman, I believe you called. Crowfather, I am the one you seek. And where else would I be but the city of the dead? Would you like to ask a question? Or just stand there like you've seen a ghost?
Tell me how to reach the Well of Souls.
The Well of Souls is a place of unimaginable power. The key to life and death. Of creation itself. And that is why the well has a key of its own. One that was divided long ago. The angels keep one half, and the demons the other. And never shall the two meet. Unless you truly mean to save your brother.
To save war, I would storm the White City.
Of that I am more than certain. But there is no need. The angels have realms beyond the White City, as the demons do, beyond their dark kingdom. All will become clear to you once you reach the tree.
I've already done that, Crowfather.
Nevertheless, you must find the tree again, and go wherever it takes you. Absalom lives. Yes, Absalom lives on. His rage and agony spread as corruption, and he will unmake all of creation to destroy the balance.
I killed Absalom once, Crowfather. If I could go back, I would see him spared.
I doubt he would grant you the same courtesy.
Seems like a bit late to be lashing out. Like, this was eons ago. I'm not saying that it's like... I know, but it's still nice to see that... It's still nice to see that. But, like, it seems like it's awfully late to be going like, you know what, I'm angry about this now, unless this is just, like, really slow corruption building and, like, we only just notice it now because it's gotten bad. Or it really ramped up once the apocalypse came around. Either that or everybody was just really oblivious for a long time.
How can I restore humanity?
The Well of Souls is where all life begins. Where the souls of the dead are born into their new lives.
I killed the beast that haunted this place. I freed the souls of humanity.
And in other times, that would be enough. But something draws power from the well, leaving only void where there once was life. I fear you have only released the souls into further torment.
Then there is no hope. Humanity is lost.
Not so. Even now, you carry with you the power to restore the well.
The Nephilim?
If you sacrifice their souls, yes. They alone have the power to undo what was done.
So it seems a little bit like the trolley problem, except there's no doubt in my mind that Death would be resurrecting humanity, because resurrecting the Nephilim would not clear War's name, and that's his entire journey. So, yeah, there's no reason to think he would. Besides, like, he destroyed them once. I don't think he'd want to do it again.
So I must sacrifice the Nephilim, my kin, to restore mankind?
The Nephilim are dead, by your own hand. That broken talisman is all that remains. Would you leave them to eternal torment in that cage upon your chest?
Oh, Anonymous has left me a gift. I'm actually gonna head over to the Eternal Throne because that's where I can get Anonymous's gifts, whether or not they're okay for me to accept. Because I'm thinking about the internet group Anonymous. Once I get off, I'm going to be selling some stuff to Ostagoth because I need to clean up my inventory. I'm sorry I'm such a kleptomaniac. Alright, so I offer you this invitation to compete in the Crucible. Eternal glory awaits you upon completion if you survive. Seek me out to accept my challenge. Note, you can reach the Crucible by fast travel through the map interface. Thank you, I shall take it. Be careful what you leave behind, Ryder. It's like, oh, this is from Volcom. Careful what you leave behind, Ryder. If an item this powerful were to fall into the wrong hands. The Fool. Oh, they're based on tarot cards. That's nice. Upon a new adventure, all is unknown. The traveler starts the Fool, gaining knowledge as the path is revealed. The Crucible has been unlocked from the world map. Take with you this card and discover the identity of the sender and their motivations. Mace Maximus. A weapon of incredible power, forgotten to the eons, formerly brandished by an ancient Lich warlord whose reign of conquest faded into dust. Locked deep in the tombs below the dead plains, thought never to resurface, the only remnant of his tale is inscribed in runes upon the weapon's blades. If only we could read them. The Emperor. An emperor is born to rule, it is in their blood. With this knowledge, confidence is gained early. You have gained this and more. Reign your enemies. More challenges have been unlocked in the Crucible. Cool. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna venture above ground and stop. Alright. Thank you all so very much for watching. It's been a blast. Please remember to drink plenty of water, wash your hands. Please, please, please wear a mask in public if you have not yet been vaccinated, and if you have the ability to do so, please do it. Be kind to yourselves and to others, and I will see you next time. Alright, bye!